morning beat. Na new day we don't land. Na new day we don't land. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, play around mind, sharp a vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibilities.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with morning dew. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
Yesterday done pass,
Make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with morning beats. Yeah. Morning beats, morning beats, morning beats, morning beats. From your town to the Bear Mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Limbesi they whisper peace as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong. I'm fair, gonna sing this song.
Do all awaken city on fire. Unde shining, lifting him high. Bafu some crew, band understand. Gandere dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace. Clippy beach mile with ocean pace. Edia river, life so sweet. Everywhere they move with the beat.
Now today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, no worry at all. This morning I am moment, stand up.
It's a brand new day, we rise again.
Hey.
New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delay. Brand new day,
No fear,
delay.
yesterday
Don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with morning beats. 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 Morning beats.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New focus, new ways, new opportunity.
From mountain to sea, one melody. Cameroon, they waking harmony.
Turn it up, feel the heat. Good morning, world.
Morning beats.
Hello, dear viewers of Royal Television. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Bits today. And of course, it's a brand new day, the day the Lord has made. We are on to Thursday, being the 14th day in the month of May 2026. Morning Beat starts now, some minutes past 7 a.m. and we are ending at 9 a.m. I'm your host on the program today. My name is, of course, Nanga Sonia. Stay glued to Royal Television because we promise to keep your morning entertained. We promise to keep your morning busy on this segment of Morning Beat. Welcome to Ascension Day. It's a special day. It's a public holiday for Christians. Yes, today they are celebrating the ascension of Christ. What better way than to start our day in prayer, than to start our day in meditation, than to start our day telling God that, yes, we are witnessing this special day again this year, 2026. So, for prayers today, we have a very short verse that we want to read out. We are taking from the book of Acts chapter 4 verse 12 today. Our focus is on Acts 4 verses 12, and it reads, "Neither is there salvation in any other form, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved." Acts chapter 4 verse 12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. That's a scriptural reading for today, being Ascension Day. And for meditation, we want to tell you, our viewers out there, that sometimes the world it offers many answers, it offers many parts, it offers many voices. But Acts chapter 4 verse 12 actually reminds us that true salvation, true peace and hope are only found in Jesus Christ, in him alone. So sometimes the world will give you so many answers, but then this verse comes about to remind us that true salvation, true peace, true tranquility only comes in Jesus Christ. Yes, it's found in Jesus Christ, and he carries the power, he carries the healing, he forgives, and he alone carries eternal life. And so when we feel lost, when we feel uncertain certain moments, when we feel burdened by sin or overwhelmed by life, what do? We have our Savior, and for that we can only and confidently call on the name of Jesus Christ. When you feel lost, when you feel like nothing is going, know that you are you, know that you are privileged. Why? Because you have Christ. When you are at your lowest point, call on him and he will answer you. Call on him and he will give you rest. Call on him and he will take away that burden from you. And so he is not just a helper in difficult times. I want to tell you that today, let your heart rest in this truth. Christ is your Savior. Christ died for you. Christ came for you. Christ has paid the price. He has paid the price. That is why we are here. And I'm telling you, watching us right now, that Jesus is enough. He is indeed enough. When you know that, you will have peace. When you know that, you will have wealth. When you know that Jesus is enough, you will succeed. Do not go or do things that do not please him. He's already paid the price for us. Why not worship him in spirit and in truth? That heavy burden should be lifted off from you because you know Christ and because you have Christ. We should keep thanking him every day. Not everybody has made it to this day of today. Some died yesterday. Some are currently in the ICU unit. Some are being rushed to the hospital. Some cannot even leave their four walls of their house. But then you are here, you have made it. Why do you then carry that load? Why do you then bother? Why do you think that Christ has forsaken you? He is with you. He is your comfort. And so he will give you peace and the rest that you deserve. Our verse today is Acts 4 verse 12. For that, let us pray. So we go about our day, and why not our morning, with Royal Television. Let us pray. Let's bow down our heads in prayer and tell God thank you for a new day. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we say we thank you for the gift of salvation through Jesus Christ. We say thank you for loving us enough to send your Son to save and to redeem us. Help us to trust fully in you and let us walk according to your ways, O Lord. We say may your will be done in our lives today and always. Lord Jesus, be the center of our lives. Guide our thoughts, our words, our actions today. Help us strengthen our faith, fill our hearts with peace, and help us boldly share your love with others. May your name bring healing to the hurting. May your name bring hope to the discouraged and light to every dark place in our lives today and always. We pray all this through Christ our Lord Jesus. Amen. You've made it to another day. You're starting your day on the right foot. You're starting your day with Christ. Welcome to a brand new day. Once again, wishing a happy big day, happy Ascension Day to all Christian faithfuls. Yes, Christ died for us. Christ ascended. And today is that day, yes, that has been set aside to commemorate the ascension of Christ. It is important that we acknowledge him. It is important that we continue to pray in him. It is important that we continue to know that he came and died for us. He's paid the price so that we wouldn't owe Okay, we owe some certain debts that we cannot pay, but then we have Christ. Christ in me, Christ in the world, Christ in us, and of course we will succeed. Thank you for your starting your morning on the right path with us. This is Morning Bit. We go on a break. When we come back, Today in History will be yours.
Yeah, Royal TV, Morning Bit. Na new day we don't land. Na new day we don't land. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, player of mine, sharp a vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibility.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with Morning Bit. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday done past.
Make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with Morning Beats.
Welcome back, viewers of Royal Television. You're on to Morning Bit, and we are beaming live here in Boya. My name is Nanga Sonia. Straight away, we're diving into Today in History. But before we get to Memory Lane, we get to take you all through Memory Lane. We want to tell you a question for the day. And our question for the day says, how often do you take a break from social media for the sake of your mental health? How often do you take a break from social media for your mental health? It is important that sometimes you go away from your phone, sometimes you go away from your social handles, but then do you actually take a break from social media? If yes, how often do you take that break for the sake of your mental health? Feel free to get to us via calls, via messages on 670 74 30 34 670 74 30 34. How often do you take a break from social media for your mental health? That is our question for the day. Straight away, we're diving onto Today in History, bringing you back the events, the occurrences of yesteryears. It's Memory Lane, o'clock and Morning Bit. We are beginning from the bottom. Yes, the list date, like the bottom date to, why not, the current date. So we are starting today with 1607. 1607, where it says the first permanent British settlement in North America was founded at Jamestown, Virginia. 1607. The first permanent British settlement in North America was founded at Jamestown, Virginia. That's what occurred on this day, on that date, 1607. Still in Today in History, 1646. 4-year-old Louis XIV ascended the throne of France. 4-year-old Louis XIV ascended the throne of France. And still on Today in History, over to 1771. 1771, Robert Owen, a manufacturer turned reformer who was one of the most influential utopian socialists of the early 19th century, was born in Newtown, Wales. Robert Owen, a manufacturer turned reformer who was one of the most influential utopian socialists of the early 19th century, was born in Newtown, Wales. And to the next, which is 1796. 1796, Edward Jenner administered the first vaccination against smallpox. Edward Jenner administered the first vaccination against smallpox. Yes, in the year 1796, the first vaccination against smallpox was administered by Edward Jenner. On to the next date, which is 1804. We now take you over to 1804. Meriwether Lewis and William Clark embarked from St. Louis, Missouri on an expedition to explore the Louisiana Purchase and the Pacific Northwest. They were accompanied by about 4,000 men, including York, an enslaved man who was the only African American on the journey. Meriwether Lewis and William Clark embarked from St. Louis, Missouri on an expedition to explore the Louisiana Purchase and the Pacific Northwest. They were accompanied by about 4,000 men, including York, an enslaved man who was the only African American on the journey. Still on today in history, 1948. Israel declared its independence, which was soon recognized by the United States, the Soviet Union, and other governments. A day later, the first Arab-Israeli war began. Israel declared its independence on this day, 1948, which was soon recognized by the United States, the Soviet Union, and other governments. A day later, the first Arab-Israeli war began. On to the next, today in history, 1984. Mark Zuckerberg, who co-founded the social media platform Facebook, was born in White Plains, New York. Mark Zuckerberg, who co-founded the social media platform Facebook, was born in White Plains, New York City. On to the next, 1998. The last episode of the television sitcom Seinfeld aired, ostensibly a show about nothing. It remains a landmark of American popular culture. We are still with that date, 1998. The last episode of the television sitcom Seinfeld aired, ostensibly a show about nothing. It remains a landmark of American popular culture. On to the next date, yes, which is 1998. American singer and actor Frank Sinatra, who, through a long career and a very public personal life, became one of the most sought-after performers in the entertainment industry. He died at age 82. 1998, American singer and actor Frank Sinatra, who through a long career and a very public personal life became one of the most sought-after performers in the entertainment industry, but he died at the age 82. On to the next fact, the next point. Today in history, we now bring you over to 2015. 2015, American guitarist and singer B.B. King, who was a principal figure in the development of blues, died at age 89. 2015, American guitarist and singer B.B. King, who was a principal figure in the development of blues, died at age 89. On to the last point for the day, over to 2018. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled in Murphy v. National Collegiate Athletic Association that the federal government could not prevent states from authorizing sports gambling. The decision became the basis for the legal sports betting industry in the United States. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled in Murphy v. National Collegiate Athletic Association that the federal government could not prevent states from authorizing sports gambling. The decision became the basis for legal sports betting industry in the United States. That's it for today in history. Yes, bringing you back memory lane, telling you all what happened, all what went through some years ago, and we ended with 2018. It is still Morning Beats on Royal Television. If you're just tuning or you're just joining us, we say thank you for choosing to spend your morning with us on Royal TV. This is Morning Beats, and Morning Beats continues. Straight away, we are going back to our question for the day. Yes, we have a question for the day, and the question says, how often do you take a break from social media for your mental health? For the sake of your mental health, how often do you take a break from social media? That is our question. Do you actually know that it's possible to go on a break from social media? Have you ever done it before? And if yes, how often do you take that break from social media for the sake of your mental health? We've seen people go mad because of social media. We've seen people do terrible things on social spaces. Sometimes they'll just want to pull back. They'll want to sit quiet from it and be like, no, I'm not logging into WhatsApp today. I'm not logging into Facebook today. I'm not going TikTok today. How often do you take these breaks? Do you even succeed in taking the break? If yes, come on board. Tell us how often. The number you're getting to us is 670-74 3034 670-74 3034. Send us a text message, a WhatsApp message. Send us, or you call us. It's possible. 670-74 3034. We now move on to the next, which of course is horoscope page, talking about the different zodiac signs for the day. Do you know what the stars have lined up in your favor today? Yes, this is the moment we get to talk about the different signs. Cancer, Aries, Libra, Leo, all zodiac signs. We're bringing you what the stars are saying about your star. Stay glued with us. This is horoscope page. Straight away, we're starting with the very first zodiac sign, which is Aries. And if you are Aries, you were born between March 21 to April 20. Aries, today says your health gets a boost from strength training, which builds both confidence and endurance. Leadership seminars will sharpen strategic decision making today, and favorable goal investments may soon yield impressive returns. Patience within the family fosters respect today, but beware of being taken for granted. Spontaneous trips promise unexpected joys today, and honor family home memories while modernizing. Learning feels engaging, with every lesson adding to your intellectual growth. Love focus for Aries says alignment in romantic pursuits is essential to maintain harmony. Your lucky number says 7. Your lucky color, off-white. On to the next zodiac sign, which of course is Taurus, born between April 21 to May 20. Family maintenance debates may stir minor conflicts. Strengthening risk management will protect wealth and assets today. Workplace restructuring might feel uncertain, but proactive approaches will stabilize the situation. Anti-aging tips today will keep your skin glowing with vitality, and home renovations will boost comfort and value. A journey today promises joyful discoveries, and academic work feels fulfilling with each task bringing a sense of progress. Love focus for Taurus says empathy in love may feel elusive when emotions run high. Your lucky number is 1. Your lucky color is maroon. On to the next zodiac sign for the day, Gemini, born between May 21 to June 21. Flu prevention efforts will keep you energetic and resilient. Growing savings ensure long-term stability today, fostering confidence in the future. Teaching kids to value handmade gifts strengthens family bonds today. Outstanding professionalism earns respect and career advancement. A road trip today will be joyful and refreshing. First-time home buyers should explore options without rushing. Your love focus today says sharing emotions with your partner deepens your understanding of each other. Your lucky number is 18. Your lucky color is brown. On to the next zodiac sign for the day, Cancer, born between June 22 to July 22. Meeting premium payments on time reduces financial stress. Embrace holistic wellness by balancing mind, body, and spirit. Scenic drives today might face a few minor delays, so it is wise to plan ahead and stay flexible. Handling job rejections requires emotional resilience today, and avoiding confrontations at home might no longer work as issues resurface. A small renovation will elevate your home's appeal, and learning today feels delightful, with curiosity sparking the deeper engagement in studies. Love focus for you says cultural differences in relationships may feel harder to manage today. Lucky number for you says 2. Your lucky color is pink. On to the next one, which is Leo, born between July 23 to August 23. New partnership prospects require careful evaluation. Detox practices will boost vitality today, but patience is needed for noticeable results. Fulfilling elders' wishes will bring satisfaction despite logistical challenges. A thoughtful financial approach ensures long-term gains today. Travel delays could disrupt plans, so leave extra time. Construction will do. Projects may face obstacles today. Stay adaptable. Studies today feel immersive and rewarding, with a sense of accomplishment after each topic. Love focus says emotional distance may widen without open dialogue. Your lucky number is 5. Your lucky color is green. Welcome to August 24 to September 23, where your Virgo today talks about wealth. It says wealth preservation secures future financial stability for you. An active lifestyle feels invigorating, with each step promoting wellness. Exploring spiritual sides will offer inner peace and connection, and balancing family roles with wisdom keeps the atmosphere harmonious. Strategic presence at work enhances leadership influence. Resolving family property disputes with cooperation will bring long-term harmony. Studies today feel meaningful, with every lesson sparking a sense of purpose. Love focus says reassurance in love will stabilize shifting emotions. Lucky number is 22. Your lucky color, dark blue. On to the next, which is Libra, born between September 24 to October 23. Morning workouts enhance energy and mood, kickstarting your day. Planning financial security today ensures a stress-free retirement. Your innovative ideas will gain well-deserved recognition today. Surprise acts of appreciation at home will foster warmth and happiness. Travel today will feel calm and balanced, offering quiet reflection. Commercial property investment may take time to show returns, and academic progress will be steady, with gradual improvements boosting motivation. Love focus for Libra says an unexpected love confession will strengthen your bond, and your lucky number says 6. Your lucky color is golden. Welcome to Scorpio, born between October 24 to November 22. Smart budgeting will ensure long-term wealth sustainability. Setting clear family rules maintains structure, though enforcing them may be tiring. Achieving wellness goals feels manageable with consistent effort today, and a spontaneous trip brings happiness, offering new perspectives for you. Acquiring new skills will secure career growth, and home renovations will enhance comfort and value. Educational pursuits feel enriching today, with each new concept sparking intellectual excitement and motivation. Love focus for Scorpio says emotional awareness today will help in navigating sensitive conversations. Lucky number says 5. Your lucky color is green. On to the next sign, which is Sagittarius, born between November 23 to December 21. Time management at work enhances productivity. Goal-driven nutrition will boost both your physical and mental energy. Exploring local culture may preserve or present challenges but offers enriching experiences. Family gatherings will strengthen bonds, fostering connection today. The process of buying a house feels rewarding but may take time. Your financial path today looks promising, with steps leading to greater stability. Love focus for you says supporting your partner's emotional healing nurtures love. Lucky number is 2. Your lucky color is cream. On to the next sign, which is Capricorn, born between December 22 to January 21. Adjusting your routine will help manage hormonal changes efficiently. Multitasking requires focus to avoid mistakes. Budgeting daily expenses based on income fluctuations prevents financial strength. Building family unity can be challenging when faced with dishonesty today, and a scenic drive may inspire detours, so plan ahead. Property investment decisions should be thoughtful to avoid regrets. Studies today may feel demanding, but persistence will yield meaningful results. Love focus for you says family-backed love feels strained when support is lacking. Your lucky number says 5. Your lucky color magenta. On to the next sign, which is Aquarius, born between January 22 to February 19. Managing resources wisely could support financial stability. Virtual fitness routines keep you active today, but motivation may waver. Expense claims might take time, so follow up diligently. Acquiring new skills will open professional doors for you. Good adventures could be exciting if planned inclusively, and cherishing interactions between generations will foster family joy today. Property deals today look promising, bringing favorable outcomes, and your love focus says a love declaration will leave you feeling cherished. Lucky number says 1. Your lucky color is light red. On to the last but not the least zodiac sign for the day, Pisces, born between February 20 to March 20. Creative problem solving at work makes tasks enjoyable. Working challenges encourage fitness while maintaining motivation, and spending habits will align with your goals, blending joy with security. Family reunions today will rekindle bonds and bring shared happiness. Traveling with friends will be filled with laughter and unforgettable moments. Resolving property issues early will prevent costly repairs. Educational efforts today will feel routine but keep you on track. And love focus says a partner's affectionate gesture will reassure you of your deep bond. Lucky number says 22. Your lucky color is dark blue. Beautiful people of Royal Television, royalties like we fondly call you, we've definitely come to the end of a horoscope page today. Hope you all know what your stars are saying, what your signs are talking about, your color, and why not your number for the day. As you go about your morning, as you go about your day, keep in practice all what we've talked about concerning the different zodiac signs and see yourself win today, being the 14th day in the month of May 2026. We now take a break. When we come back, birthday page will be yours. But a reminder as to our question before we go: how often do you take a break from social media for your mental health? For the sake of your peace of mind, for the sake of your sanity, how often do you take a break from social media? That is our question. Send us your contributions on 670 74 30 34. 670 74 30 34. We'll be back for birthday page.
Mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Limbesi they whisper peace, as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong, Mamfe, Ekona sing this song.
Do all waking city on fire, unde shine, lifting in my bafu some crew, banning the stand, gandere dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace, creepy beach my with ocean pace.
Today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, don't worry at all. This morning I am moment, stand tall.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. Hey. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delay. Brand new day, no family late.
Yesterday,
don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats. 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 Morning beats.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New focus, new ways, new opportunity.
From mountain to sea, one melody. Cameroon, they waking up.
Turn it up, feel the heat. Good morning, world.
Morning beats.
Welcome back to Morning Beats. This is Royal Television. Yes, we are still on. We are live. It's the moment we dive into birthday celebrations on Morning Beat. And of course, today we are actually celebrating a couple of birthdays. But this is what I noticed. Some persons reached out to us for birthday celebrations today. They didn't send us a picture of the person they are celebrating or themselves. And what we do usually is this: via WhatsApp using the number 674 30 34, you send us a picture of yourself, you send us your name, send us a little message celebrating maybe yourself or whoever it is you are celebrating. So we got a couple of names, we got some tiny messages which followed the names today, but then there were no pictures. Hopefully next time or next year, these are celebrants for today, will do well to send us their pictures. For now, let's read out their birthday messages. The very first one says, good morning to you all in the studio. I am Mesumbe Clara. Today I am celebrating me. Today I am celebrating myself. I say blessing upon blessing for me. It is my birthday and I just want to thank God for the gift of life. Sending myself blessings on my special day, and I say, may the good Lord shower my day with abundant blessings, and fill my life with his love and light. Of course, Clara, we are joining everyone who know you to say happy birthday. I just wish you could send us a picture of yourself, but then this is us saying a happy birthday to you. We are wishing you the best as you celebrate your birthday today, May 14. We say your life is a gift from God, and we know that, of course, we are grateful you're part of this world. And we say blessings will be yours. Many good things will follow you all the days of your life. As you go about celebrating your birthday today, do good always. Do good, and good will follow you. Once again, Mesumbe Clara, happy birthday to you. And the next birthday we are celebrating today just says, good morning to you all in the studio. I am called Dennis. Today, I want to use this opportunity to celebrate my son, Moses. He turns +1, and I want Royal Television to wish him a happy birthday. Okay, thank you so much, Dennis. We are joining you as the dad, joining the mom, joining the family, joining the friends, and all who know your lovely boy child, Moses. We say a happy birthday to you, Moses. You are the best gift that has ever happened to your parents. Wishing you the best as you grow old. May you grow up to be someone better. May you grow up to be better than your dad. May you grow up to prosper in everything you do. May you grow up to be that person when we talk about, or when it's time to talk about, your family. We are wishing you the best. We are joining all who know you to say happy birthday, baby boy Moses. Continue to prosper, continue to grow in light, continue to grow in the Lord. Happy birthday from us to you, and to every other person celebrating their birthday today. We have you in mind. Yes, we want to use this opportunity. We want to use this medium. We want to use this time to wish you a happy birthday. We are praying for you all that May 14 will always be special. You all are turning a year older, but wiser, more handsome, more beautiful. May good things follow you all, May 14 babies. We, Royal TV, we the team of Morning Beat, are wishing you the best that has to come with your birthday. Happy birthday to all May 14 babies. And that was it for birthday page. Just a reminder that if you want to send us a contribution, you want to send us a message about a birthday celebration, what you do is you send us a picture of yourself. You tell us your name or the name of your spouse. If your spouse is the one celebrating, name of your kid, feel free to send it to us, and a little tiny message. Yes, we promise to read out when it's birthday slot on Morning Beats. If you are just joining us, we say you're welcome. We say good morning from Boya. This is Morning Beats on Royal Television. Today, there is no beauty tips. Yes, because beauty now comes Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3 times a week. So we will be diving straight into the next, which is profiling. We have Barrister Jerry ready. Yeah, we caught up with him over the week, and he had a lot to tell us. Who he is, who is he? We get to find out in the interview that comes up after now. His name is Barrister Fombon Jerry. He is a solicitor. He is a lawyer. He is more. And let's get to hear what he has to talk about himself, and why not what he has to do. We'll be back.
In an inclusive profile, the former player opens up on a career that spans years within the football ecosystem, tracing his evolution from active competition to building a name in the legal profession. Reflecting on his time in the sport, he recounts the formative years that shaped his discipline and understanding of the game, laying the foundation for a transition many athletes often struggle to navigate.
It's something that any young man who grew up in Boya or in Africa dreamt of. So me belonging to the football family stems far back as a child, while I was, I think, 6 or 7, because I grew up in a neighborhood where in those days we had seniors that were mentoring us, seniors that we looked up to, and most of them were footballers.
Beyond his playing days, his rise within the football space saw him take on multiple roles, demonstrating steady career growth and a deepening influence within the sports.
Presently, the Sports and Leisure Rapporteur of the Cameroon Bar Association, that was appointed by the President Batonier, Mr. Eric Ba. I am a former president of Homologation and Certification Committee of the Southwest Regional League of Fecafoot. I'm the sports coordinator for FACO Lawyers presently. I've been captain of several clubs that I passed through back then in the university.
However, the journey has not been without obstacles. He speaks candidly about the challenges encountered along the way, from the uncertainties of life after football to the demands of pursuing a legal career and determination it took to overcome them.
Discipline. I'm telling you, discipline. Even as we speak today, nobody will call me a nickname in football. Because why I was playing, they call Jerry T today. Because I was playing my trade, trying to make my own name. If you are disciplined in all aspects, particularly football, so I think that's the watchword.
Now straddling both worlds, he highlights the unique intersection between law and football, emphasizing how legal expertise is increasingly vital in modern sports, from contract negotiations to governance and player rights.
Today, all my football boots, my kids wear them. But in those days, I could not even buy one. My parents could not even buy, even if they could offer to buy, they could not buy. They were concentrated only in studies. But I give them thanks though, because what we are, some of us are today, thanks to the sacrifices they made.
For aspiring footballers, his message is clear. Preparation for life beyond the pitch is essential. He urges young players to prioritize education and personal development alongside their sporting ambitions.
Football and studies, I think they can go together because back then I succeeded as such.
Today, fulfillment comes not just from past achievements on the field, but from making meaningful contributions in the legal profession, proving that success can be redefined beyond the final whistle.
Came here, you spent some time at the reception because I was busy receiving clients. It's not a profession to me. It is my profession. It is what put food on my table. Football to me now is leisure and pleasure.
This story stands as a powerful reminder of the importance of transition planning in sports and the growing role of education in shaping athletes for life after the game.
Yeah, Royal TV, morning ding. Now you day we don't lie. Now you day we don't lie. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears, I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, player of mine, sharper vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibilities.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with morning dew. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday done past,
Make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with morning beats. Mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Limbesi they whisper peace, as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong, Manfe, Ekona sing this song.
Do all awaken city on fire, unde shine, lifting him high above for some crew. Banne da stand, Gandere dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace, Creepy beach mile with ocean pace.
Today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well.
And that was profiling there, talking to barrister Fombon Jerry. Yes, we have as time 7:49 a.m. by our studio clock. This is Morning Beat on Royal Television. And by 8 a.m. we will be entering into the newsroom to get more information. But for now, we want to focus on our topic for the day. How often do you take a break from social media for your mental health? How often do you take a break from social media for your mental health? It's 670-74-30-34. I just want to say that social media keeps us connected. Social media actually keeps us informed. It keeps us entertained. But sometimes it can feel overwhelming. From the comparisons we get online, where you could maybe go into Facebook, see a friend of yours doing well, posting lavishly, living a very, very lavish life. I mean, people do or post their best times or their best moments online, and so social media can sometimes get overwhelming. So from the endless scrolling to you getting to see your friends doing well, and sometimes many people choose to take a break, but then this break is usually what we call digital detoxes. That is to protect your mind. For the sake of your mind, for the sake of your sanity, you take a break from social media. So today we are asking you, how often do you take that break from social media, especially for the sake of your mental health? So what we are actually saying is, why do people take breaks from social media? We've seen it happen. We've seen people take breaks from social media. For some people, it is because of mental exhaustion from constant updates. Scrolling all the time, all the updates, you're trying to read here, you're trying to be here at the same time, you're on WhatsApp, you're on Facebook, you're on TikTok, you're on LinkedIn, I mean, all the apps. So some persons tend to have that mental exhaustion, so they tend to take a break from social media. Some, they will actually have anxiety caused by comparisons online, where you see your friend doing well and you're just at that particular moment in your life when you think that you are actually doing worst. Like, how is this friend doing it? How are these people succeeding? You get pressure from your age groups online, especially on Facebook. These people tend to see or post the fact that they travel from countries to countries, one country to another. They are doing well. They change cars. They do, I mean, the nice things. They eat the nicest food. They are doing the baby girl, or why not baby boy lifestyle that you want, that you have been craving for. So some persons tend to break away from social media for a while because of anxiety. For another people, it's just information overload. Too much information. You get into a page, they are talking about this, the same page is talking about this, but in another form or in another, like the numbers are not matching. Sometimes you move away, you research, and then come back to social media. That is the reason why some persons actually prefer taking a break from social media. And so for the sake of online negativity and argument, some persons will choose to move away from social media. Sometimes you get to post a lovely picture or a lovely video of yourself, and you go over to the comment section and people are like, you look terrible. Some of them will give you negative comments. When I say negative comments, those kind of comments that you come online, you read, and then you break down, you cry. You'll be like, why are they saying this about me? Why are they talking like this? They weren't supposed to talk like this, but then this is a good picture. This is a good content. Why is it going this way? So for all of that pressure, all of that online negativity, bullying, and argument, some persons will choose to stay away from social media. So some people actually stay away just to get better focus and why not better sleep. Some persons are actually the kind of people who only go offline when they want to sleep. Some will even sleep with data or Wi-Fi on. So they have no breaks from social media. The only break you're seeing is the fact that they are sleeping, but every message that was supposed to come in, they are there. Sometimes the constant notification reminders and sounds will not even allow them focus. It will not allow them sleep. Some persons will want to really maybe work on a particular task, and you see them going off social media for a while. How often do you take a break from social media for the sake of your mental health? That is our question for the day. So when we talk about certain signs that someone may need to maybe get a break from social media, the signs will be feeling stressed after scrolling. The first thing some persons do is immediately they open their eyes. They are not even leaving their bed. They'll just like stretch their hands towards their cupboards, and the first thing they do is boom, there's a phone. They start scrolling through social media. They'll go into this app, leave this app, they go on to the next, and why not WhatsApp, and why not TikTok, and like they'll tell you, no, I'm trying to check out the messages I had while I was sleeping. Some I'll be like, no, I just want to get the latest information for the day. But then a lot of such activity will sometimes make you feel stressed after scrolling. So another sign someone may need a social media break is constantly checking notification. You see that moment when sometimes you feel like there's been a notification, or maybe you heard a sound and you feel like boom, is your phone that's buzzing. The constant checking of you, even when there's no notification. When you find yourself getting to that point, I want to tell you who is watching that you actually will need a break from social media. And difficulty concentrating. You want to really focus on doing this task so that you get your job done, so that you get whatever it is you have in mind done, but then you cannot do it because you can't concentrate. You feel like that moment you're just off your phone, off your laptop, off your gadget, let me put it that way, you might be losing something. Sometimes you get to see the difficulty with people concentrating. When is that moment? I tell you, it's a sign that you need a break from social media. So comparing yourself to others is number one point, especially with youths. When it gets to that point where you're like, your friend is wearing this, why am I not having this? Please take a break from social media. It's a sign that you need a break. If your friend is traveling maybe today to Dubai, tomorrow they are going to Egypt, tomorrow they are in America, the UK, and you'll be like, oh, and I'm still here. I've been born here, raised here, I was schooled here. This is me doing my family here, and I've never even been to the airport. Why is this happening to the? I mean, when you start questioning yourself, when you start doubting your worth, your capacity, who you are, I want to tell you that at that moment, you need a break from social media. And another sign is trouble sleeping because of late night scrolling. Sitting here, sometimes you might feel sleepy. For instance, there could be you, or that could be you sitting, you're feeling sleepy. The moment you leave where you're seated to go over to your bed to rest, and you go with your phone, I tell you who is watching that you end up sleeping around 1 a.m., sometimes 3. Some people even start sleeping in the morning when it's 4 a.m. That is when sleep is actually kicking in, because they went to bed having their phone so close and they started scrolling. Time is running out, time is passing, and you were actually scrolling when it was time for you to sleep. And when it's morning for you to go about your activities, when it's morning for you to go about your day, you cannot do it because you are fed up, you're tired, you are sleepy. These will not only delay you as an individual, it will slow progress, especially with business persons, why not workers. You can't make it to work. And even if you make it to work as early as you were to go to work, how productive do you get when you've spent your whole night scrolling through social media? There is free data when it's midnight. Some will use it to scroll till morning, trying to exercise all of the data that they have, you see. So they find themselves scrolling from 12 till about 4 a.m. before sleep starts properly kicking in, because we are humans, we need to sleep. They used to say you cannot cheat nature. You can't cheat nature. When is that moment? Whether or not you had sleep at night, you must sleep. So if it's time for you to work and you are sleeping, how then do you progress? How then do you succeed? So when it gets to that point in your life, I tell you, you definitely need a break from social media for the sake of your mental health. If you do not get enough rest, you do not get enough sleep, I will tell you, my brother, my sister, it can't go for you. Your progress will be slowed. We have 2 minutes to get into the newsroom. A reminder of our question: how often do you take a break from social media for the sake of your mental health? 670 74 30 34. That is the access code. That is the number you can call us through. That is the number you can send in your contribution via a WhatsApp message. Why not a normal text? We promise to read out. We have some already. I will be reading out maybe when we come back after the news. So straight away, we go for a break. After the break, we are diving straight into the newsroom. Information is key. Information is power. Information is what makes the world go round. Yes, we get to find out all what happened in the course of yesterday on Morning Bits. It's News Hour for you. We'll be back after the break.
Une nouvelle chance, avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, don't worry at all. This morning I am on my stand tall.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. Hey. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delivery.
Pupils all over the national territory have sat in today for the common entrance examination for the 2025-2026 academic year. In Boya, the Cameroon Baptist Convention CBC Primary School Grade Support Group 2 and 3 hosted a good number of these pupils from diverse schools.
2 exams, that is the technical and the grammar. Then for the technical, the statistics for the technical in this center, we have 259 candidates. Then for grammar, 425. 6 children were absent for the technical. 1 is dead, and that student is from GS Boyata. So 4 centers are writing in this grade support CBC. So we have grade support CBC itself. Then we have Boyatang GS, Boyatang PS, and GS Boha.
Away from the statistics and the minor hitches, as observed by the Chief of Center, Connie Docas, the weather made it easy for both parents and the pupils to access both centers early this morning.
At least we are happy. Even with the climatic condition, the atmosphere, there was no rain, and that has really made us to be happy because the children have come and all of them have come. Because some of them, from those absenteeism that I have said, some of them were IDPs and they have retired back for those registering the exam. Maybe they don't know the importance of this exam. And then another challenge that we had was from the parents. Since you know the parents are too close to their children, and so the parents who are tense, what will become of the children? Some of them come right inside to the writing rooms, and then we were forced to send them away with a cane.
In both centers, some misses late coming and one death case was recorded, says the chief invigilator of Grade Support CBC.
That was a stray candidate. He has missed the examination center. And this morning, most of them, some of them came late and some of them were afraid of the exam, at least for their first time. I think it was not all that easy. And the only thing was that we were supposed to encourage them to write the exam. Since it is common entrance, we told them that it is very common.
Most anxious parents stayed over to await their children after the examinations. A host of vendors could be spotted at both entrances to the CBC centers selling diverse foodstuff. After today, a lot is in the pipeline and the next bus stop will be in the days and weeks ahead.
After this, the paper, since we have only 2 papers for the common entrance, that is mathematics and English, and mathematics 2 will be ending at 1 p.m. Then after this, the children will retire to their homes and rest. Then the marking, then the teachers too will rest. Thank God that tomorrow is a public holiday, and then marking commence on Friday.
So far, today's examination exercise, both written in grammar and technical, ended at 1 p.m.
The Koko Membia, a village at the foot of Mount Fako, has not been known for uncivic behavior, especially public demonstration. But this time, chaos erupted in Likoko-Membia village, Boya, after Chief Fendengeke announced his resignation on grounds of ill health and age, and immediately proposed his son, Ekema Fende, as successor.
Now that his father is still alive, nobody has right to challenge him, except otherwise. Otherwise means the kingmakers can have their differences. But if the kingmakers and the chief are of the same opinion, there's no problem.
The move has split the village, with hundreds of residents marching to the DO's office and later to the governor's office in protest this Tuesday, May 12, 2026. They say the resignation letter and the appointment of Ekema Fende as successor have since been forwarded to the administration through the divisional officer of Boya subdivision.
We Chief Bernard Ngeke, if you call you say, you don't tire, make it picking take chance. Now they say that all village, they like say, take it picking, take it. Me, Papa, I like her. I say, Mokako Bichi.
Another member of the royal family has come forward to oppose the chief's decision, saying they also want to contest for the throne. Tension boils over the day when hundreds of villagers stormed the DO's and governor's offices in Boya, chanting and carrying placards, rejecting the opposing family, singing songs of war and victory. In response, the divisional officer for Boya, Dr. Abba Abdurrahman, says consultative talks will be organized to seek the opinions of the villagers, kingmakers, village elites, and elders. The final decision rests with the kingmakers through an election. The administration doesn't choose a chief for the people and the village. Sources in Likoko-Membia tell us that the chieftaincy dispute is not only about succession. If dropped conversations and complaints from villagers points to long-standing grievances against the opposing family. This includes disputes over family land and village land, an allegation that the family has limited participation in village affairs in recent years. For now, Likoko-Membia remains in limbo. While the administration insists the process will follow tradition, the 7 kingmakers will consult, deliberate, and elect the next chief. But with competing claims from within the royal family and deep mistrust amongst villagers, the road to resolution looks difficult. If the consultative talks do not address both the succession process and the underlying grievances over land and inclusion, this crisis could deepen. One thing is clear: in Cameroon, chieftaincy is not just about bloodline. It is about acceptance, service, and trust.
It was a working session filled with purpose and determination. Mwalimo George Ngwane was warmly received by the regional delegate for national security in the southwest, Loa Hebga. District heads and senior officers gathered at the main office, ready to engage in exchanges that touch the very heart of Cameroon's unity, language. The mission of the Bilingualism Commission is simple yet profound, ensuring that French and English, Cameroon's 2 official languages, are used equally across all public services. Mr. Ngwane reminded staff that bilingualism is not an option but a necessity. Every Cameroonian, he stressed, should walk into any government office without fear of a language barrier. Access must be guaranteed in both languages. The officers expressed readiness to embrace bilingualism amidst other challenges. To bridge this gap, the Commission recommended practical steps: commemorating a bilingualism day within the police corps, offering incentives to staff who make efforts to be bilingual, holding meetings alternatively in French and English, stocking bilingual books in public libraries, registering officers at linguistic centers to sharpen their skills, and most importantly, introducing bilingual studies in police training centers so that bilingualism is instilled from the very beginning. According to Section 5 of the National Commission for the Promotion of Bilingualism and Multiculturalism law, the purpose is clear: to ensure equal use of English and French in public services and to encourage Cameroonians to express themselves freely in both languages. And as the session closed, Mwalimo George Ngwane left the officers with a timeless reminder from Nelson Mandela, and I quote, "If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart." End of quote. From the exchanges in the Southwest, one message rings loud and clear: bilingualism is the bridge to unity, and Cameroon is determined to walk across it.
Celebrated Cameroonian filmmaker and cultural advocate Basek Bakobio has died at the age of 69, leaving behind a lasting legacy in African cinema and storytelling. Known for his commitment to promoting African culture through film, Basek Bakobio was one of Cameroon's most respected directors and producers. Throughout his career, he used cinema as a platform to address social issues, identity, tradition, and governance across Africa. He gained international recognition for films such as Sango Malo and Le Silence de la Forêt, productions that highlighted African realities while earning acclaim at film festivals around the world. Beyond filmmaking, he also played a key role in developing the film industry in Cameroon and across the continent. Basek Bakobio was the founder of the Écran Noir Film Festival, one of Central Africa's leading cinema festivals, which helped spotlight African filmmakers and nurture young talent in the industry. Tributes have continued to pour in from artists, cultural institutions, and government officials who have described him as a visionary, mentor, and pioneer of African cinema. His death makes a significant loss to Cameroon's cultural and artistic community, with many remembering him for his passion for storytelling and dedication to preserving African narratives through film.
Nigerian actor, entertainer, and humanitarian Alex Ekubo has died in Lagos, according to multiple reports from local media and entertainment sources. The Nollywood star, aged 40, was celebrated for his performances in romantic dramas, comedy films, and television productions that earned him a large following across Africa. Reports indicate that the actor had been battling illness privately in recent months following a prolonged absence from social media and public events. His last known activity online dates back to 2024, sparking concern amongst fans about his well-being. News of his death has prompted an outpouring of tributes from colleagues, filmmakers, and supporters across the entertainment industry, many describing him as charismatic, talented, and deeply admired by audiences. Alex Ekubo rose to prominence through several successful Nollywood productions, becoming one of the industry's most recognizable faces over the past decades. His acting credits include films such as Weekend Getaway, A Sunday Affair, amongst others. Beyond acting, he was also known for his involvement in humanitarian activities and youth-focused initiatives. Tributes have continued to spread on social media, with many fans remembering him for his humor, warmth, and contribution to the growth of Nollywood.
Fresh violence in Cité Soleil has triggered protests by angry residents demanding greater protection and urgent government action following deadly clashes between armed gangs. According to local reports, heavily armed groups exchanged gunfire in several neighborhoods, forcing hundreds of residents to abandon their homes in search of safety. Families, including women and children, were seen carrying belongings through the streets as fear spread across the community. Protesters blocked roads and burned debris in parts of the capital, accusing Haiti's transitional authorities and security forces of failing to contain the growing insecurity. Many residents say daily life has become unbearable as gangs continue to expand control over sections of Port-au-Prince. Humanitarian organizations have also expressed concern over worsening living conditions for displaced families, warning that shortages of food, clean water, and medical care could deepen the crisis. Haiti has faced escalating gang violence for several years, with criminal groups controlling major roads and neighborhoods in and around the capital. The unrest has displaced thousands of people and further strained efforts to stabilize the Caribbean nation. Authorities have yet to announce major arrests linked to the latest clashes, while residents continue calling for stronger security measures and international support to restore peace. Uganda's 81-year-old president, Yoweri Museveni, has officially been sworn in for a 7th consecutive term as president of the country, further extending his nearly 40 years in power. The swearing-in ceremony took place in the capital, Kampala, where thousands of supporters, government officials, diplomats, and regional leaders gathered to witness the inauguration. Security was heightened across the city as celebrations and official activities unfolded. In his inaugural address, Museveni pledged to continue focusing on economic growth, regional security, infrastructure development, and youth employment. He also called for unity and stability, saying his government remains committed to transforming Uganda's economy and strengthening regional cooperation. However, opposition leaders and human rights groups have continued to raise concerns over democratic freedoms, political repression, and restrictions on dissent during Museveni's long rule. Critics argue that constitutional changes and repeated electoral victories have weakened political competition in the country. Museveni first took power in 1986 after leading a rebel movement that overthrew the previous government. Since then, he has become one of Africa's longest-serving leaders, maintaining strong influence over Uganda's political landscape. The inauguration marks another significant chapter in Uganda's modern political history as the country faces growing economic pressures and calls for broader political reforms.
The idea, originally initiated in 2010 by the former Fecafoot president Iya Mohammed, has finally materialized under the leadership of the current Fecafoot president Samuel Eto'o, marking a significant milestone in the development of football administration in Cameroon. The inauguration ceremony was presided over by the Prime Minister head of government, representing the President of the Republic. In his address, he described the completion of the structure as a clear demonstration of the government's unwavering commitment to promoting football as a unifying national sport.
The instruction of the head of state once more reflects the special attention he accords to Cameroonian sporting movement in general and to football in particular. In this spirit, I am particularly pleased to convey his warm greetings and cordial words of welcome to all the distinguished personalities, sports officials, partners, and stakeholders who have traveled to Yaoundé to grace this major event with their presence. We thank you.
Also in attendance was the president of the Confederation of African Football, Dr. Patrice Motsepe, who arrived Cameroon earlier in the day. Speaking during the ceremony, Motsepe underscored the power of football as a tool for unity and development across the continent.
I want to conclude by saying we must all work together. We must all unite. We must also, and that's why I'm saying, Prime Minister, thank you so much for supporting Samuel, all of us. Also say, Prime Minister, when Cameroon won the Olympics, they were not winning it only for the people of Africa, they were winning it for the whole of the continent. It was a moment of pride, very special pride. And Samuel made us very proud. Very, very proud with the rest of the team. I really want to thank the president of UNIFAC. Thank you so much, President Celestine. And thank everyone of our presidents, of the member associations. I'm so proud of you. The president of football from Senegal, the president of football from Chad, from Djibouti, from Cote d'Ivoire, from Niger times 2, and all the other presidents. Can we please clap hands for them?
Constructed on a 500 square meter site, the state-of-the-art building stands as a symbol of collaboration between the Ministry of Sport and Physical Education and FECAFOOT. In his remarks, Samuel Eto'o commended the minister for his continuous support and dedication to advancing the nation's football infrastructure. Present at the ceremony were former Cameroonian footballers and African football legends, including J.J. Okocha, alongside several other distinguished personalities who traveled from far and near to witness the historic inauguration. The commissioning of the new FECAFOOT headquarters not only fulfills a long-standing vision, but also sets the stage for a more professional and modern management of football in Cameroon, reinforcing the country's position as a powerhouse in African football.
The Confederation of African Football confirmed that disciplinary actions against investigations revealed several organizations and security shortcomings during the Champions League encounter involving Mamelodi Sundowns and Stade Malien. According to CAF, the violations observed during the match included overcrowding in certain sections of the stadium, inadequate crowd control measures, blocked gangways, unauthorized items entering the venue, the weaknesses in the accreditation process. The organization noted that such lapses posed serious safety concerns and fall below the standards expected at continental competitions. CAF further explained that maintaining proper safety and security structures remains one of its major priorities as African football continues efforts to improve professionalism and match-day organization across the continent. In addition to the financial sanctions, CAF also issued a stern warning to the South African club, stressing that any repeat of similar incidents could attract much heavier punishment in future competitions. The governing body warned that continued failure to comply with security and organizational regulations may lead to severe sanctions, including partial stadium closures or matches being played entirely behind closed doors. The timing of disciplinary actions is particularly significant as Sundowns are currently preparing for the CAF Champions League finale, one of the biggest fixtures in African club football. The latest development is expected to increase pressure on the club's administration and security personnel to ensure that all CAF safety requirements are fully respected moving forward. Despite the off-field setback, Sundown remains focused on their continental ambitions as they continue their quest for another African title. The Pretoria-based side has built a strong reputation in recent years, both domestically and internationally, consistently competing among Africa's elite clubs. However, the latest CAF decision has once again sparked wider discussions surrounding stadium safety, crowd management and infrastructure readiness in African football. Many observers believe CAF is becoming increasingly strict on organizational standards as it seeks to improve the image and professionalism of its competitions. The incident also serves as a warning not only to Sundowns but to clubs across the continent that safety regulations and match-day procedures must be respected at all levels of CAF competitions. As preparations for the CAF Champions League final continues, attention will not only focus on Sundown's performance on the pitch, but also on how the club responds to CAF's concerns regarding security and stadium management.
Yeah, Royal TV. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears, I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, clear our mind, sharper vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibilities.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with morning dew. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday done past,
Make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with morning beats. Yeah. Morning beats, morning beats, morning beats, morning beats. From Beer Town to the Beer Mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Limbesi they whisper peace as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong. I'm fair, gonna sing this song.
Do all I waking city on fire, unde shining, lifting him high above for some crew. Banne da stand, Gandere dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace. Creepy beach mile with ocean pace. Edia river, life so sweet. Everywhere they move with the beat.
Now today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, don't worry at all. This morning I am moment, stand tall.
It's a brand new day, we rise again.
Hey.
New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delay. Brand new day, no family late.
Yesterday
Don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
wake up your world with morning beats. 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 Morning beats.
Welcome back. Welcome back from the newsroom, viewers of Royal Television. This is Morning Beats, and we are beaming live from Boya. Of course, we did tell you it promises to be a lot, and we're thanking you for choosing to start up your day with us on Royal Television. Remember, today it's a big day. Today is, of course, May 14. Which is Ascension Day. And Ascension Day, of course, is a Christian celebration which is usually observed 40 days after Easter Sunday. So it marks the belief that that Jesus Christ ascended into heaven in the presence of his disciples, as described in the books of Acts and Luke in the Bible. So this day is usually celebrated 40 days after Easter. It's usually celebrated on a Thursday, just like today, and it's observed by many Christian denominations worldwide, and it symbolizes hope. It's a day that symbolizes victory, and why not crisis exaltation. So today, when you hear people telling you around town or around your quarters that happy big day, know that they are actually talking about Ascension Day. Back to our topic for the day. Let's go back to our topic for the day, where we've been talking about social media breaks. Yeah, for the sake of your mental health. How often do you take social media breaks? Yeah, for the sake of your mental health. How often do you do that? That is our topic, and we've been talking about social media as a whole, why you should take breaks from social media, and why not the harmful effects of social media. We get to talk about all of that in the course of this program before we go. But then we have 2 minutes to top 8:30, and someone special is around. Someone is already here. She's set. She's just waiting for me to turn myself to her and be like, good morning. Okay, let me do so now. Hi, Lay.
Hi, I'm dancing and bouncing to the readings of today. Happy big day.
Happy big day, mommy.
Yes, I was about taking it from you, like you did say. Good morning,
Good
Nanga
morning.
Sonia.
How
Good
are
morning.
you?
I'm fine.
You're smiling, like
Yes.
a lot of it.
Yes, some days are like this.
I like it.
Thank you.
It's a good day then. All right, Mama Lay. You're
So
welcome to
Minister
Newspaper
Etete,
Review.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here. Yesterday I wasn't here because I had a little distress.
All right. So I want to ask, are you a Christian?
The question before
Are you
I
a
give...
Christian?
Of course I am.
Are you celebrating this day of today?
I do.
40 days after Easter Sunday.
Yes,
So,
Ascension Day.
Once again, happy big day, Mama
Thank
Lay.
you. I same to you. I know you're also a Christian. That's
Yes,
what I'm saying.
I am.
Same to you.
Of course, you're correct.
Yes.
All right. So, newspaper review o'clock. What are the papers saying this morning?
All right. This morning we have a couple of papers we want to review for our dear viewers. Let's start with the Guardian Post. The Guardian Post happens to be one of Cameroon's daily newspaper. But before that, let me say good morning and happy Ascension Day to all Christians following the morning beat this morning. So we are starting with the Guardian Post. The Guardian Post main headlines, it says International Crisis Group warns Vice President's position could worsen in fighting among regime barons. And at celebration of Europe Day, EU ambassador reiterates resolve to support Cameroon combat security challenges. And in just a month, new customs clearance system for electronic devices generates over 200 million francs CFA. And still in the pages of the Guardian Post, there is an editorial. It says France's obsession with English-speaking African countries. Get that in the pages of the Guardian Post. And we also have renowned filmmaker, Écran Noir initiator Basek Bakobio dies at age 69. Renowned filmmaker, Écran Noir's initiator Basek Bakobio dies at age 69. And we have Fecafood inaugurates ultra-modern headquarters. That was yesterday. And away from the Guardian Post, let's go over to The Voice. The Voice newspaper. Let's review it this morning on Morning Beat. The Voice main headline, it says ICT University hosts media roundtable on disruptive AI and journalism. ICT University hosts media roundtable on disruptive AI and journalism. And we have the National Commission for the Promotion of Bilingualism and Multiculturalism launches field missions to evaluate national bilingualism policy. NCP BM launches field missions to evaluate national bilingualism policy. And we have there's a bullet there. It says commission members dispatched to access official language use across Cameroon. And UDP chairman Lawan Bako leads 21 party delegation to PM. That is The Voice. Let's go over to municipal updates. Municipal updates this morning. The main headline says, to enhance journalism, ICT University founder Professor Barika donates to media. And on the year of municipal updates, University of Boya, journalist Abba Isidore defends PhD thesis in style. And we also have use of official languages, Bilingualism Commission, chair dispatches evaluation missions to 6 regions. And Douala, stakeholders discuss digitalizing basic education sector. That is what municipal update has for us this morning. And Sonia, I want us to take a look at hantavirus. And it's not really a newspaper, but it is a caution, health caution, that we need to give out to members of the public. They say information is power. If you're not informed, you are deformed. So I want to inform because you on foreign news one time we talked about hantavirus. Correct. Exactly. That was detected in a cruise ship. So
until recently, when they started evacuating members of that
of that ship?
Yes, of that ship. Just recently, they started evacuating members of their ship. Yes.
Because this virus contracted.
And precautionary measures were really taken. Like those who went to do all that, they were dressed in how they call it in health, like the
health outfits.
Health outfits, yes, to protect themselves.
Remember the days of COVID-19?
I know. I saw you in UK doing so. I know.
Yeah. So we were trained on how to manage things like that and manage information when it comes to that. So I saw this from the site of the Ministry of Public Health. I said I should not keep it for us.
Exactly. Very
Let me tell members of the public that hantavirus is there and how to protect it. We are not saying that there's any case in Cameroon, but then
let's just be vigilant.
Exactly.
Because prevention is better than cure.
So let's have hantavirus on the screen. For hantavirus, we want to talk about how to protect yourself from contracting hantavirus, and it is from the Ministry of Public Health, universal health coverage, follow up and everything. The very first point is avoid rodents. Do not touch rodents and avoid places where they live. Talking about rodents, you see a rat, you see a trap, and some few items around it. Avoid rodents. Point number 1. Point number 2, keep the environment clean. Remove waste, tall grasses and piles of wood near homes. Keep the environment clean. Point number 3, protect food and water. Store food in sealed containers. Drink safe water. Point number 4, clean with water and soap or disinfect with bleach water. So clean with water and soap, disinfect with bleach water. 1 part bleach to 9 parts water. Wear a mask and gloves if possible. Point number 5, always sweep before cleaning. Avoid wet the floor. Okay, always wet the floor before sweeping. It helps to protect yourself. And number 7, practice food and hand hygiene. Wash your hands regularly with water and soap, especially after touching objects or dirty surfaces and before eating. Number 6, I want to say, seek medical advice immediately. Seek medical advice immediately. Fever, severe headache, we have muscle aches, cough, shortness of breath. Seek medical advice immediately so as to remain safe. In as much as we are informing you, we want you to remain safe and such that we have healthy communities. I think I'm done, Nanga Sonia.
Okay.
I ended with hantavirus, and with hantavirus, you need to protect yourself to remain safe.
That was very funny.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the information, and thank you for using this moment on Morning Beat to let our community know, to let our part of the country know, and why not the country as a whole know that they should be informed, they should be aware.
Exactly.
Hantavirus. It's out somewhere, but not in Cameroon yet.
Yeah.
But they say prevention
is better than cure.
All right. Virtuous Lane.
It's me. It's me.
We have a very sweet question for you today.
Yes.
And our focus is on social media and maybe relating to mental health. So our question for the day says, how often do you take a break from social media for your mental health?
Me.
Do you actually take a break from social media?
I do.
So now that you do, how often do you do it for the sake of your mental health?
All right, I'm one person that people know me. People have been around me.
I love the fact that you're talking with your hands.
Yes, with my full chest. With my full.
We've seen the cat nails, the nails.
No, it's not actually showing something.
Oh, it's the jewelry.
It's the point. It's my point that I want to give. That I want to give this point in my full chest.
Okay.
For people who are around me, they know that my mental health is number one.
Okay.
I prioritize it. If this thing or that thing I know will affect my mental health, I struggle to avoid it because I know the importance of being mentally stable, and being mentally unstable. They say I've tested this, I prefer this. Yeah, but I've tested mental instability, so I prefer mental stability.
Frida.
Yes,
oh, God.
That's a discussion for another day.
I understand, but then let's focus on the aspect of social media.
I was coming from somewhere to get here. So I'm here now.
I'm sorry.
So talking about taking a break off social media, yes, I do it. Each time there's an avalanche of things, and I know getting into social media will get me depressed, will get me disturbed. I don't do it. At times we'll be having a conversation, you'll be like, hey, you never see about social media. I did not go there. You cannot expect me to go on social media and start seeing blood. Go on social media, see a child that was raped and killed, see someone that was shot and
missing, and, you know.
And this person I know, I love so much, is dead. I see his life, the life pictures. It disturbs me.
So how often do you go for that break?
Each time I notice an information that would disturb me, I avoid going there. I can be off social media for like 24 hours.
Okay.
Some particular sites, so not everywhere.
Okay, now I was coming to a follow-up question.
Okay.
Where I was about to ask you, what's the hardest app to stay away from? We have so many apps, they all encompass the social media space, but then what particular apps do you find difficult staying away from?
WhatsApp.
Yes,
so difficult for me to stay off WhatsApp.
But why?
Why? Because
it's a social media tool too.
Exactly, it's a platform. We use it every day. And I know there are some people with whom I have sweet conversations on WhatsApp with.
I don't understand. Are they conversations or are they sweet?
No,
are you actually trying to tell us that
are not sweet.
They are bitter ones?
Because I can just sit now and say, just in, this thing has happened, a negative news that disturbs my mental health.
I get it.
But since I know if I go to this forum or have that negative news, I stay with my sweet conversation line with my sweet people. So I cannot stay off WhatsApp.
Sweet conversation
with my sweet people.
The rhyme scheme is scheming.
So that is my point. I can make like 3-4 days without going on Facebook.
All right, but then do you think social media affects mental health positively or negatively?
Negatively, especially persons who cannot control bad news.
Yes.
Because there's a time the media will present a lot of bad taste. The news in bad taste. You see death here. You see this man, this child was shot here. This thing has happened here. And you're consuming. At one point, you find yourself going down. You're blocked. You're clocked. So I always tell people that if you know you're not able, you know yourself, I know myself.
I know your strengths.
I cannot manage it. Some people will be like, this is your own work with it. And I say, no, I know my limit. I was just discussing with someone this morning, and it's like, if you know this thing will land you into trouble, don't do it. Let's not carry placard that journalism is not a crime because of something you could avoid and
all right.
Much
so
more.
Now that you are actually telling us
all of this for me,
all this for you, girl, and you're actually saying that there are some moments that you stay away off social media for the sake of your stable mental health.
Because I've tasted it too.
Yes. So those moments when you decide to stay away, what offline activity actually helps you relax the most?
I do sports. You know, I like going for sports.
And what else?
For sports.
No.
I'm discussing with friends.
And what else?
No, that's all.
There's
that should be
over
over now.
You're not telling me.
To go into the waters and put my legs inside water. No. I think I need to get out here. I need to get out here now.
To you. Hopefully tomorrow same time.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Wishing you the best of this day. Once again, happy big day.
Happy
big day.
Wonderful
to
time
a sweet Christian. A sweet, stable
It's a bye from me to
you. Bye, Lay.
Bye-bye.
When we go on a break, we'll be back. Pigeon News is here. Pigeon News is active. Now that time we will need to enter talk for that big part talk. No, we'll talk that correct language for morning bits. Let's go. We'll be back.
Yeah, Royal TV, morning ding. Now you day we don't land. Now you day we don't land. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears, I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream. Play around mind, sharp a vision. I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday. No rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity. Open your eyes, see possibility.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with morning dew. Brand new day,
no fear,
no delay.
Yesterday done past,
make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats. Mountains high, where dreams they climb, reach sky. Limbesi they wish papis. As the wave say, hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine, make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong, Manfe, Ekona sing.
Actually, welcome back. And why I even start talking now for English? We don't enter that section for Tory proper. Odogo, you go make me crazy Sunday for this morning, Tino. I tell you, good morning for you.
Good morning.
We're glad for see you today. We want to use this opportunity for tell you say happy big day. You know, say today na big day for Christian people. Na so no?
Yes, Jesus go back.
Na so he run, he enter cloud, he disappear. Chwack. You see him now?
True.
Yes, so we thank you for saying you don't join me today. And the way you smile, the way you try to focus, I don't know whether I say you want to tell me something, or you want to hear what you want to talk, or you want to learn my pidgin. Now, which one way do you want to try to do now?
Go and come like this.
Okay, I don't hear you, Papa. What you get for we today for pidgin section?
Oh, first I would also take time for throw salute for we peoples for upside down. We go also take time say.
So big salute for we come with them as them say them calling for the uncle Wadi Vimba sep royal tele this morning. So you sabi something before the enter for to read them wait away in the past website. I don't work as for inside boya. The way boya it dry today. It show plenty say Jesus Christ really go back.
People don't go church now. You know, I come up from my house very early for morning time for say might be able for make a year. So I see plenty people that they come up for that hour why be come out where they go church. So maybe plenty people they still they church. Maybe now after that way you go.
Even mommy from Makala to don't go.
I tell you say all man don't go no. Christ na personal something no. So why not?
So Christos, your place they will place so you say you turn up.
If you ask that kind of question, they let's say you the talk now say me mama will fry I can fry and do for Christmas Day.
Why?
It's wrong.
Mommy, it's not wrong. Beleg tax. Beleg something.
When he fry the akra, go fry and do for Christmas Day. We chop day for all house.
Okay, so today chop day for all house.
And now so you go show.
Oh, now this very kind of TV exactly.
After now work at that.
Exactly. We talk say that Jesus talk for Zacchaeus say me for your house I go chop today.
Now so that they work.
Correct. That means today after me. Now you.
Okay. All right.
Big salute for we peoples. That's so inside Royal Tele where you say if you get them, as you don't get them since for sharp. And as I say no program, it never pass for your way. You say you know you are more for your own seeking, and you say that's so time for inside quarter Congo San Jariba Tori. It don't that's so pass where we say we did that's so what and wrong, and then we come back for some time. We give them for one in the proper and Sabi and say if you get them any other side, the way you get them for inside Royal Tele, it is that's so Chakara Elman Isumangulungwasa. Today, Palava, we be tell one say with you. For some time we will bring on it not matter them. We in the past for inside matter for Likoko Membia as a chieftaincy Palava plus land and other thing them. In the past for upside here, we go bring them for one now Wutu. Did not. Now so we say we did that's all inside Royal Tele. So and then after that time we go take una work as a most some man of God when I say God he own picking he says he go tell me what is it happen for why they call this day say ascend and why save Jesus he clap for up so and then we go take una inside inside Douala for go get some man wey comot step inside Akwaya where it don't be inside Douala for step 9 year yes 9 year place where they stay the call 70 make all man all people so they comot step for Akwaya that's all we will bring this story for some time and then Palava new Dumont where they don't open them for inside Feka Food for that side so inside Nyamande we now that's all headquarter where we see am 70 we own big man former man we now be that's all they like a head boy for inside Feka Food we be starter now set Dr. Samuel Eto na he says he don't that's all finish am and we see am yesterday for inside Ngola say big people say when they come over come back inside them then that's all pass for inside this side so for inside Yawande yesterday we be see am say JJ Okocha self for Nigeria he says he been there plus other big number people themselves big head boy for football Palava for inside Africa that means CAF he be that's all day for here Master Patrick Mosepe he be there self big president for inside FIFA number one man head boy too for FIFA. He too in a different camp, so he send it home. We go to bring this to leave for one hour today for this sometime for inside Royal Tele and plus help matter for price for petrol. Where you see I'm say driver now. You want go any place, driver they take yourself like a 300 and more and more. We go to tell one. We go to bring the tele for one hour today too inside locals for Royal Tele. Plus this Njaka way he die for inside that side so or for Puma. We go to bring and find as a how tele he done the happen. And then we not go forget then Gonderi where he said he poison Achu for that side so inside Abakwa from Pacha village. We go to bring that tele too for one for today for sometime Sabi Sereti. We for here we did that so the for level way. We did that so Allah the matter. We go that so Chakala all man in Sumangurungasa and Seb Sabi say as a Nigeria Seb we are all neighbor them. They get 36 states. All things it happen too for that side and totally too for inside there. We will bring them for one all for this sometime. Mama so now what is that way we say we get them for Rabam put them for inside cookie corn. Bring them for people for sometime.
Thank you plenty. Papa Odogu 1
13 star white lion.
Hey, when I say go kill me, some man go inside the line alive.
Hey,
thank you plenty.
You love me, bro.
We order information, but before you go, you get some 1 minute for ask you what we talk about today. We ask you say, I want just before I want get to the question proper, I want to ask you. The palaver press phone, press computer, press all that kind of gadget kind thing. So you get time where you be sometimes you know why even touch them, like you just go online, go see anything. You just get time where you used to leave that in them.
Hey, this thing they so cause the people all man open the ear are fine. You sabi I'm say phone. The only time we sabi say not touch phone. Atawa dinang. Atawa dinang or tawa they will feed the play ball. And even at them fee what the nang damba. You are here. You have to ring. I go just come out chaka. Go change the phone.
Yes.
Because they don't talk say they wear them like a global, you like a one village way. That's why they use telephone. And if you want be that's all man will do for inside village. You do go ya too no. Well, if you talk say farmer go for bush you know correct.
Wow, Papa.
Yes.
I thank you plenty for that contribution. I say make you have a good day and once again happy big day for you.
Yes, we know how we celebrate.
All right, beautiful viewers of Royal Television, that was it for Pigeon segment on Morning Beat. Straight away we're diving into the world of sports. Know who scored, who didn't score, who was playing, who wasn't playing. We have the sports journalist around. She's super ready, waiting for us to just get her on Morning Beats. Let's go for a tiny little break. When we come back, Sonita Ngunyi will be here.
Do I waking city on fire, on the shining, lifting in my above for some group, and stand and they dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace, creepy beach my with ocean pace. It river, life so sweet, everywhere they move with the beat.
Now today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour. Une nouvelle chance, avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, no worry at all. This morning I am moment, stand up.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. Hey. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delay. Brand new day, no family late.
Yesterday,
don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats.
Welcome back. We are currently in the studio with Ngunyi Sonita. She's right here to give us sports. Good morning to you, Soni.
Good morning to you, Sonia, and equally happy Ascension Day.
Thank you so much, and I'm wishing you a better one.
How
are you? How was your night?
It was good as long as you've seen the next sun set. That means that
you
made it through the night,
you made it through the night.
Another day.
Definitely.
Very, very important.
Definitely.
Thank you for joining us on Morning Beat. It's that moment we get to know the goal scorers for the night, those who played, what's upcoming, and you know. And when is that time? I enjoy you a lot on set because you be like, yeah, it's kind of imposing, and I love it. Let's get sports for
definitely. Before we're going to get into the gingers of that particular one, once more, good morning to you watching us live here on Royal Beat. Royal Morning Beat. And equally it's that time where we have to talk sports. And equally we are going to start with what happened in the Yaoundé. And equally to tell you that, mind you, it was in 2010 that this particular structure, the foundation stone, was raised. And we are in 2026, and 16 years after, we have a magnificent structure that has been inaugurated yesterday by the current FECA footballs, thanks to Iyam Mohammed, who started the initiative. And we are talking about the new FECA food headquarters that was inaugurated yesterday in the presence of the Prime Minister, presence of the CAF President, and a whole lot of other dignitaries, especially African legends, equally the likes of JJ Okocha, the likes of Jeff, who came in from Senegal, and the likes of Nigeria, and a host of other African legends. And to tell you that instead of going to Tinga, you are now going to be going to Wada in Yaoundé, where we have the new headquarters of FECA Food. And I tell you, it's a 5-story building structure with well-equipped structure from the refill sector, from the administrative side, from the players. Congratulations to Samuel Eto'o. And we move away from the new building of FECA Food. Let's talk about the under 17 African Cup of Nations that started yesterday in Morocco, where unfortunately for the under 17 Lions of Cameroon, they were defeated by Ivory Coast 2 goals to 0 over there in Morocco, ahead of their debut for that particular competition. And equally, we had the likes of Egypt that picked up a 0-0 tie against Ethiopia. Meanwhile, it was Uganda that smiled at the end of 90 minutes, defeating Democratic Republic of Congo 3 goals to 0. And away from that, let's talk about match day 19 of the MTN Elite One Championship. We have fixtures for today, Thursday, where we have the likes of Fubuazu that is going to welcome Gazelle Football Club Academy. And that game is going to be played at exactly 2 p.m. at their next stadium over there in Yaoundé. Second game of the day, same stadium, AS Fortuna will welcome Cotton Sports of Ghana, and Stade Renard equally will battle with the Royal of the Mena. So these are the fixtures for today, Thursday, in terms of match day 19 of the MTN Elite One Championship. 2 sister sides from the North region, Gazelle and Kotong, are already in Yaoundé to battle. Mind you, we are going closer to the end of the MTN Elite One Championship, and teams are doing all that it takes to wind up grab points. And equally, we close with this particular reminder that the second draws of the second round of the preliminary rounds for the 32 finals of the Cup of Cameroon will be done today here in the Southwest Regional Bureau for FECA Food, where we had a leg sport equally that has why not qualified for the second round. And we are hoping that before the end of this week, our 3 spots for the Cup of Cameroon are going to be known. Like I told you, Kumba City and Victoria United have already qualified for this particular competition. And over to you, Sonia.
Thank you so much for the sports update, Munyi Sonita. We have a couple of minutes more to our credit before we close on Morning Beat. But then, before we go, your opinion does count. We tell this every day to every member or every crew for Morning Beat. I tell you, your opinion does count, so I want to hear from you. How often do you take a break from social media for your mental health? Do you actually take a break, though?
Once in a while.
So how often is the once in a while?
In a year, one time. Because, for instance, my job, my job,
the nature of your job
my job permits me to be current. Yeah. And for you to be current, you need to be on social media all the time.
Oh.
Now, it only comes when sometimes you have to
make sure that the aspect of spirituality is attained. That's where you find Mina taking the break and all that. So to me, it's once in a while. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sonita, for that lovely contribution there. And we're wishing you the best of this day, and why not happy Ascension Day to you.
Thank you.
All right, beautiful viewers of Royal Television, we are going in with a couple of contributions that are here. And the very first one here reads, "Good morning and happy big day to you all in the studio. I'm Song Cedric. I continue to give you thumbs up for the good job you guys do at Royal TV to keep us entertained." He goes on to say, "For me, I can't lie about this topic. I hardly take a break. In fact, I don't remember when last I took a break from social media, even though I know it's important to do that once in a while to have some stability in the mind." Thank you so much for being honest with us. Thank you, Song Cedric, for sending us your lovely contribution. Yes, it does make our program feel that, there's feedback. So thank you for that. Another text message we have here says, "Good morning to you all in the studio of Royal Television. I usually take a break every Sunday. It helps me reset mentally and focus on my family. This is Clarice from Great Support." Thank you so much for your contribution, Clarice. And I think the last text message here reads, "Good morning to you all in the studio. I just want to say I tried deleting my apps for 1 week and realized how much time I was wasting online." Only 1 week. It means after that you came back. And this is from Elvis. Elvis is sending us this message from Boya Town. He says he tried deleting his apps for a week and realized how much time he was wasting online. So what happened after the 1 week? Did you reinstall the apps to continue wasting your time online, or you're still doing the no app challenge? Thank you very much, Elvis. To you, Cedric, we say thank you for always being there. And thank you today to Clarice as well. Hopefully tomorrow, same time, Morning Beats, another question. Expecting another answer from you all sweet people out there. I just want to say that social media actually has healthy habits. It as well has some harmful habits. And for the harmful ones, I would say for the if you're asked, is social media always harmful? I would say yes, it is harmful, but then it can also be positive where it promotes businesses. We see a lot of online vendors now. It helps people stay connected to each other, just like Lena mentioned that she must be active on WhatsApp. It creates awareness as well on important issues. Why not offers entertainment and inspiration to you who goes on to TikTok at night? You know, right? I know you know. So for you to go through all of these, or if you want to be responsible while using your social media, you're supposed to set screen time limits. When you do such, I tell you, you'll be good. And so you could also put yourself on the taking no phone hours daily. Like you could say maybe from 9 to maybe 12, I'm not using my phone. That's a means of you going off social media. And you could avoid social media before bed. It's risky before bed because sometimes you go into the night, why not the morning hours, and you find yourself start sleeping when it's 4 a.m. whereas that's the time you need to go about your daily activity. So you should follow positive and uplifting content. Not every time you want to go on board dragging people, insulting them on social media. It's crazy when you do so. So that was all we had for you today on Morning Beats. We want to say thank you, our dear viewers, for always being there. Thank you for always choosing to start your mornings with us on Royal Television. It's been Morning Beats, and we have been asking, how often do you stay off social media for the sake of your mental health? It is part of modern life, yes, we know, but then protecting your mental health is equally important. So if you can, take 2 hours out daily, as low as 2 hours. It's very, very important. I have been your host for Morning Beats. My name is Nanga Sonia, wishing you the best of this day. And once again, to all Christian faithfuls, happy Ascension Day. The rendezvous is tomorrow, same time, 7 a.m. to 9 o'clock. It's a bye from us to you. Mwah.
One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with more